Hello. I completely butchered that. I know what buttons I'm supposed to press when I start this thing. I totally do. I pressed the completely wrong one. Um, but hello. Welcome to the stream with me, Forteo7. I don't even think I adjusted my fucking camera settings. I don't know where my head is tonight. It's not here for some reason. I'm just really out of it, and I apologize. I'm fine. I'm fine to stream, though. I promise. I'm just also super duper out of it, and I don't know why. I'm gonna blame the weather, because the weather is weird. It's been kind of cold and chilly and rainy the last week or so, and normally this time of the year it's getting pretty nice out. Um, so it's just I think that's messing with my head a bit. Like the atmospheric pressure or whatever is just bad, and it gives me headaches. Because like I have a low one going right now, like very low. It's like a little rumble in my head, if that makes sense. Going on at the moment. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It is Friday. We are outside of Buscaron's brothers or whatever. Yeah, that's his name. Because we gotta go do quests to unlock our next dungeon. Because we're doing a Realm Reborn stuff tonight. If you're wondering if we're doing Make It Rain, we'll just do that next week. Because there's no point in doing it tonight. Because I don't even know if there's really an event for it. Oh, I could have been crafting up here. Funny. So yeah, we're just gonna do a Realm Reborn stuff because we haven't done it in a while. We fiddle-faddle with a bunch of things. We'll do Make It Rain next week. We're gonna do it on Tuesday for patch. Before we go off to do Mamolja and Hildebrand stuff. I have decided. Did we talk to these two? Buscaron is a good friend of ours, and there's no place like his for the latest gossip in the South Shroud. I don't remember if we spoke to them. The Sylphs are known to avoid the South Shroud. What could have compelled the Sylph Elder to come here? But the question of motive must wait. Finding... I feel like we already read this. So, whatever. Anyway, quest is in here. But yes, I was crafting on the roof while we waited. You guys didn't miss anything. And I messed it up a few times because I kept clicking outside of my window. And the macro thing that I have set up doesn't work if I'm not clicked in the window, obviously. It's taken us a fair old while, huh? Are the plates... Oh, I can't move the camera. I was like, are the plates in this background still broken? It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Trek? Ahem, his name is Phrixio, and he is the eldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gordanians. I don't know if I can read that. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small, leafy, green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. Thanks, Ida. God, was her sister this airheaded? There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Toto Rock here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen. And not long ago, neither. Really? Because I was told that you found him, like, what, 3-4 weeks ago? If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Oh, he just sat outside and waited for me, did he? Well, by the looks of this, no, he did not. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Phrixio. Poor Phrixio. Whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into Toto Rock, but has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried. But why did he go into Toto Rock? And you're right to be. That place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. I just realized we don't have our must. Where is the box? Brian's. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Oh, it's not that bad. Not anymore, anyway. Elder One had no choice. Imperial Ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking One must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. My eye is doing something weird. I think I'm dying. It's because I acknowledge the headache. It's feeling bold enough to start fucking with my eyeball. I'm fine. It's fine. Ah, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism. Pragmatic. Pragmatism. Sure. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would have been for naught. I will tend to our wounds. Yida, make haste for the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. I can just go in there and get him. It's fine. Ferdinand, go to the 1,000 Maws of Toto Rock and see that Phrixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. It's fine. It's not even that bad in there. Are those plates floating even? No, they're still broken though. The lighting is. What is this, Square? Your stupid graphical update fucking broke the lighting on the plates. Yeah, the lighting's better in here, but the plates are broken. Fix it, or I'm unsubscribing. That's a lie. I'm trying for a house still, god damn it. Yelling. By the order of the Elder Seatseer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Toto Rock has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside. Are you sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God, strike me down for a purblind fool. What is purblind? What is this word? What is this word you just... Purblind. Okay. Slow or unable to understand, dim-witted, having impaired or defective vision. Why couldn't you have just said blind? Why did you need the extra syllable? The extra syllable necessary? It sounds fancier if you say it in more syllables, of course. I guess that's how that works. The more syllables it is, the fancier you sound. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto Rock is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Okay. Hey, part of the rescue party, are you ready over there? Can't move my camera anymore. Hey, you got a Tsukinoko over here. Oh, look at him in his little orange. Hi. Don't know why I did this way. I don't know if Brian's coming or not. It's not on. He might be busy. I'm gonna go double check. Do a no-go for 14 tonight. Yay. I'm going to assume no, but I'm gonna give him a fair chance before we do anything. How are you doing though, Warlock, by the way? Hello. Sitting up there on your rock. No, I pushed back stream time so I could eat. Then I was sitting here doing other things, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta start. And then I forgot to do all of the setup shit that I have to do normally before I start. So that's why we did it during the pre-stream. Just ignore that. Normally we cut those out for a reason. When I bother to cut them out. Okay. Well, we'll just move on. Not gonna hurt anything. I'm debating. It's just Totorock. You know what? We'll change for a minute. This is still technically experience. I will. Are you ready? Alright, you ready? I'm not even. Okay. And if anything, this will hopefully make the queue go faster. Look! Oops, wrong button. Where that goes. Look! We're at 90 right now. Oh, I didn't change my stuff! Oh, boo. It's fine. Oh, two bow people. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. We're not talking about the bow that I hated on you. I'm gonna go easy on the... We're gonna go easy on the sage today. Normally I would pull harder. But I know what it's like to play sage and not know what the fuck you're doing. Because that was me, and people died a lot. And I died a lot. So we're just gonna take it... We're just gonna take it easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I'm not too worried about dying in here. It should be fine. But, I'll be nice. Not that I'm not normally nice, that's making it sound like I come in here and I bully people. I don't. I'm a terrible tank. I gotta deal with my shit. Wait, we can get a little spicier, right? Just a little spicier? Little spicy. Baby spicy. Warlock, do you guys have AoEs at this level? Oh, hi, Brian. I'm assuming you're a no-go, but we're already in the thing, so it's fine. It's just Totorock anyway. If I die here, it's my fault. Oh, okay. And you guys can do stuff while moving, so it's like, we're fine. We're fine. All of the spice. I don't think I'm a big spice person myself. I've only recently started to enjoy pepper a lot more. I used to like get annoyed with my grandma because she would dump a shit ton of pepper on everything. Like, Grandma, do you want food with that pepper? Like a ridiculous amount of pepper. Apparently that's just what old people do as, you know, their taste buds go, but still, a lot of pepper. I don't have my oh fuck button. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, but see, their outfit kind of goes with their bow. They're doing that kind of sleek all black look. So the purple and blue highlights of that particular bow is okay. You usually have kind of a fantasy or fancier outfit going on, not like the sleek black. Like they have a color scheme going. The red and blue, or the red and blue. The blue and purple didn't go well with whatever you were wearing at the time, if I'm recalling correctly. That's why I didn't like it on you. It didn't look good. And this is coming from someone that insists on having green crystal or jewel like fucking weapons on everything, but I have a color scheme. That's just the thing, is like there are some designs— oh, why'd I use that now? There are some designs for the Manderville weapons that looked better before they got to the end, and then it just had to go all digital, and that's just where the game's going right now, and some part of me is mad about it. Again, they're getting their cyberpunk into my fantasy, into my high fantasy, and cyberpunk mixing with the fantasy steampunk and regular fantasy elements just throws me off. It's like, yeah, I guess it makes the most sense, but I'm also still annoyed. I was talking to someone about this the other day, too, and I don't remember what exactly we were going on about. Also, hello, Brian. How are you? They put cheese on it, by the way. Did you say no cheese, or did you just forget? It's fine either way. I'll eat it. I just wasn't expecting cheese. I just like my wraps very plain. Well, they did not listen, because there was cheese. Again, I'm not gonna die from it. But it's also a sharper cheese than, the sharper cheese than I'm expecting, if that makes sense. Normally, chicken and lettuce wraps are light, and the cheese adds an extra heft to it. Does that make sense? Me trying to talk about food? I don't want these. See, they're fine. They're fine. If I'm fine or not is a different story. Oh dear. Oh dear, too spicy. Too spicy. Too spicy. Too spicy. Too much. I put too much pepper on it. Everybody's sneezing and I'm dead. That's how that works. Did we not kill everything back there? Oh, did you guys also die? Sorry. Too spicy. See, that's what happens when you put too much pepper on things. People die. Too much pepper. Well, you had to see the tooltip eventually, right? Oh, right. Oh, no, you're fine. I didn't even think about that. It completely slipped my mind. How has all the moving stuff been going? Oh, you put a goo there. I should have stepped backwards to cover and everything. Here. But yeah, how's the movie? The moving going? Movie? There's so much stuff to move, I'm going to need a week to recover. I mean, it is a fairly big house, too, and, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in it. When I look around my apartment, I think about having to move. I'm like, man, I put a lot of oh, right, we're doing MSQ. It's like, what's this? Right. Oh, we didn't see the dungeon fly through. I turned those off. Remind me to... Well, I guess we're not gonna need them right now. I guess remind me to turn them back on just in case. I completely forgot. I didn't even register to me that we weren't watching it. Oops. Sorry. Finally, fresh air. I'm mad. God. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of the ones of Little Solus. And I'm getting a headache. That's me, like, right now. And all of the time. Fleeing back to Bryn, there's a moon thing. Okay. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all, where is that accursed icon hiding? You know, places. Hey, look, it's a Nero. No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what are the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. We didn't water them properly, they wilted. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Oh, moron. They put them in a hot bath, right? And they made sylph soup. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Oh, we are talking about soup. This is a very weird conversation to have. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one owns God, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. I got 70% of what I'll need moved to my parents' house. I have some furniture to move, dishes, groceries, clothes. Oh yeah, and Eddie. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. No, we're working with vegetables, Nero. You can reap what you sow later. Blah, blah, blah. Fruit pun. I mean, vegetable puns. What was it that you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone, you were right, Garland. Oh, he's thinking about his ex again, and then hoping. Now, is he talking about Sid's dad or Sid? But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise, and it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Okay, calm down. He's just out in the woods laughing to himself. You know, as you do. These little plates he has on his backside, are those annoying to sit on, do you think? Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that the other taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noroxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. How hard is it going to be to move Eddie? Like, when you have to take him places, do you just put him in a box with some holes in it or something? Or do you have to, like, try and carrying... I was gonna say, do you have to carefully move the whole aquarium? But moving that with water in it would be a pain in the ass. And probably not safe either. Does walking one feel unwell? What do you do with him when you clean his tank, actually? Does he have a turtle jail you put him in? This one would know. This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? You? Why are you in here, though? That's the bigger question. Came to this one's rescue at Noroxia's bidding, then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, then this one will provide answers. Can we do it else? Do we have to do it here? This doesn't seem like a safe place to do it. Oh, thank you. But first, let's let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Nope, I let him go running around the living room when I clean his tank. Actually? No turtle jail needed. Do you put a balloon on him so you can find him? Does he, like, go under the couch or something? Then it is settled that this one accompany walking one outside. Not that bad. I'll take care of the dishes, groceries, and remaining clothes on Sunday. Tomorrow I'll have my cousins helping me with fruit. Oh, that's good. At least you have people to help you with furniture. All my families told me they weren't going to help me move. Because they said I have too much stuff. But see, that was back when I still had the couch in here. And I don't have that couch anymore. Of course, I don't even trust my family to help me move. Because all my PS1 jewel cases are cracked because they weren't gentle with my video games. And I'm mad about it still. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder is well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder, both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Quinn fire water. I think most turtles walk, though. I know what you're getting at, but they don't all just swim forever. But again, do you put a balloon on him so you can find him? Or something? A bell? He doesn't get lost in the grass? Hey friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. Azamia, is that, how do you say this? I don't fucking, rose oil, whatever. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder. A token of Gridania's desire to unite. I was gonna say untie. The wood is not what it was. Air tag. I mean, I guess he's a turtle. He doesn't get... Like, how fast is he? He faster than he looks, or is he, like, actually turtle speed and kind of slow? The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the sylphs as well. Oops. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12's woods with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay. And my head. Once we finish this quest, I'm going to step away for a moment. 1, to get some painkillers. 2, to go to the bathroom. See, because it's been like a lingering headache, I've been trying to drink more water today, and that means I have to go to the bathroom. I hate staying hydrated. It means I have to go to the bathroom too many times. I hate it. Worst trade-off. Ooh. A gift from Walking One Buscaron. A gift for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take care of a few things. And then we'll move on. Okay? Okay. 1 minute. Okay. I am back. Turtles' form of running is pushing themselves off the ground and forward. They can kind of move quickly, but not really. Eddie's pretty lazy and picks the same spot over and over again. Well, at least he's a creature of habit and makes life easy. In terms of transport, I just put him in a cardboard box with a towel. Oh, okay. He didn't get stressed out being in a cardboard box with a towel. This one isn't. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. I'm curious to see what the original Japanese text would be like for the selves, to be honest. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Look, it's Papalimo and Lise. God, I hate Lisa's shorts. I mean, Ida's shorts. Whatever. Oh, there you are, Ferdinand. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Yeah, where the fuck were you guys? All the walking ones who ate it in Oroxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? Good question. This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Toto Rock. Would that this one had not. In Toto Rock, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black. Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Because you probably should be. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. Does Sylphs know how to read common? I guess so. This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Where did you put that piece of paper? The vet I took him to a long time ago told me to do it that way. I used to transport him in a small container with water. But because of all the shifting, the vet said it would make him more anxious and less... that makes sense. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once. Yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows well and respects Horned One Kane Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. Touched. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but do not know how, and still do not know. Well, give it a few years and we can probably fix that. But you know, that's unfortunate right now. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempted come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence had made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Phrixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kane Senna. Okay, well, the sylphs also know how to write in common, so that's good. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. For now. That sylph elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I fear it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Not wrong. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Okay, I guess break it up, you two. I don't care. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we'll be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Phrixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Okay. Elder Phrixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. They gonna get one of those shiny, fancy orbs like in Star Wars Episode 1 during the final, scenes of the parade on Naboo with the Gungans. Peace orb. I want a peace orb. Please wait, Walking One Ferdinand. Sup. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. Oh, a crystal. Is that one tasty too? When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. See, they didn't tell me not to lick it. That leaves it open for me to just give it a taste. Probably what, grape flavored? Kind of purpley. Berry. Raspberry, maybe? A berry blend? Mixed berries. Ooh. Cutscene thing is... The white screen of the cutscenes agitating my eyes today. This one is not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Oh. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. So don't lick it? Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. Water. Okay. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. This one's homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Okay. Well, and it's not that long of a car ride to your parents, right? It's like, I know some animals on, like, longer trips, they just get stressed because of the length of the trip. Am I not in the right spot? I was not in the right spot. I was off by, like a foot. Nope, and he's done it multiple times already, so this should be alright. Oh, okay. I just don't know how easy it is to travel with turtles. Pawpaw just whines a lot when I put him in the car, and then eventually he'll be quiet. But, then it takes him a while to warm back up to wherever we take him. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Yes, my danger sense. I have that. I forgot that I put a bid on the house. I just bid on a small and the goblet. I didn't want to try for the medium because it just seemed like a bad idea. But I was looking down at my gil. I'm like, I'm sorry. What happened to the 3 million? I had like 3 million more gil. I was up to like 39. I looked down. I was like, why does it say 36? Because I fucking put a bid on the house and I forgot already. I knew that. I might have forgot, but I knew that. Oh, if it isn't Ferdinand, how went the meeting with the sylphs? I mean, alright, here's a letter for you. A missive from the sylph elder himself, if I may. The sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend, and on behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Okie. Back to the Waking Sands. Back to Menphilia talking at me. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent, I can't word today, soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. We'll take care of it eventually. Can we also just admire the new lighting effects? Look, the ears are doing that thing when you like shine light through them. What is that called? What is that effect called? That's a thing, right? That's fancy. Did they do that before, or is that part of the update? Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Menphilia. And whenever you're getting to the cutscenes where I don't have to read. Hello? Hello, Ferdinand, can you hear me? It is I, Menphilia. It is I. Man, I'm going to try and answer a phone like that. It is I. Stop it. It is I. Fuck off. Ida and Papalimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Thanks for telling me the thing that I was just kind of already told, but it's fine. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. It is I, Menphilia. Ark. Is I, Menphilia. Why am I running like that's gonna get me in? That's not where I want to go. And can this zoom into the right fucking spot on the map? That would make my life easy. Oh, but say, where's my map icon? Is that version? Anyway. Are you gonna be able to, I mean, I guess you don't have a choice, but like, you're gonna be okay getting it all done by the end of the month? Clearing out the house and all that. Totaru, the chair is for sitting, not standing on. Says the person that constantly stands on tables in this game because it's funny. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, welcome back, Ferdinand. Hi, Totarum. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Yeah, okay. That's not me waving you off, Totaru. It's me waving off Minfilia. I'm sorry. Except I know. If you were wondering what I'm fiddling with, my friend got like a crochet or knitting set, and for some, well, that's inspired me to dig my knitting needles back out, because I plan on doing something with them, but I know it's gonna go nowhere, so right now I'm just playing with it. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. Look, it's an Alphanod! Where's your sister at? Oh right, she wandered off. My fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. I was gonna complain, it's like, why do I have to read this, but then I'd have to listen to old Alphanod voice, and I don't know if I'm ready for that again yet. How fares the investigation? Well enough, Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I'm not even in the room for this conversation. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I fear as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Well, she went off to do stuff and things. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alize has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. Can you not talk about her like you're older than her? You're still like, what, 14 here? He will always be 14. I don't care if he's 16, 18, 17. He's lucky I don't call him 12. God damn it. We're pretty much done. We need to do an estate sale and take inventory of everything we're selling, but we should be able to put this house up. Oh, okay. Oh, estate sales. Estate sales are fun. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. Okay, bye, Alphanod. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to ask. Yeah, you don't need permission from a child. Sorry, this is before Alphanod had his character arc, and he's still kind of insufferable. You kind of want to give him a swirly every time he appears on screen. Don't smile at me like that. You haven't earned the right to. God damn it. It is good to see you again, Ferdinand. Also, that camera movement with us as we were going by looked so rough. It was trying, but it looked really rough for some reason. Camera dolly. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike remove from the... Yeah, it's already been said. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. Well, see, now you just jinxed it, because I know we have to fight fish in a minute. A really long minute, but soon. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the selves, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least. Yeah, but we've hung out in Ul'dah, we've hung out in Gridania, we have to go hang out in Limsa for some reason. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Y'shtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty that when next the primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? Oh right, Titan. I guess the kobolds are also over there. Forget about the not the kobolds. Yes, the kobolds. I forget about them, clearly. The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania. I mean Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. Uiswa? Or does she mean dead? Just as airship. He's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? You know, doing stuff and things as he does. But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all will handle all matters pertaining to the sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Okay. Cool. So nothing to do right now? Except I'm not leaving the room, so we're gonna get talked at. What's up? Is there something else for it? Oh, I wanted something? What are we saying? What are we talking about? I don't know what I'm reporting on. Oh. Right. Laha Bread is back. Beg pardon. A man named Laha Brea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. Well, preserve. When did this get brought up? What? Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. Veil? We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Laha Brea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Sorry, YouTube chat, I'm not... Those are not... Hello, Emily. I am doing okay. My head's a little wonky, but I'm doing okay. Taco Bell soft tacos. I had made some butter noodles, and then my friend sent me a chicken and lettuce pita wrap, but they put cheese on it, which is fine. I just didn't want the cheese on it. But see, Taco Bell soft tacos sound kind of nice. I just get 3 soft tacos and a cinnamon twist from Taco Bell. On the off chance I go to Taco Bell. Oh. Eek! There's trouble afoot. Totteru! They don't get attacked yet. The sylphs aren't here. Which sylph gets... We're not going to talk about that. We'll get to that when we get to that. What happened? Oh, a sylph! A sylph is here! I spoke too soon! A sylph in Thanalan with a cute little leaf mask. I hope nothing happens to them. At long last, this one finds Walking One Ferdinand. This one is more dependable of these... This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help Walking Ones. This one is called Neuroxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. I hope nothing happens to Neuroxia anytime soon. Pleasure to meet you, Neuroxia. Couldn't you have seen them upstairs before you got down here, Totteru? Normally you're upstairs. She's just not used to seeing another vegetable of her size that isn't just a potato, clearly. That's a bad joke. It's not even a joke. Hey, Thancred! You possessed yet? Hey. Is there an extra necklace down there? Ferdinand, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Yeah, he's wearing secondary necklace. Tancred, you're sus. You're sus. I'm gonna shoot you out of an air- I've never played Among Us once. We should shoot him out of an airlock regardless, though. It might be funny. Anyway, let's go check in with the NPC. Oh, you just missed your brother. Excuse me, lad, this might sound strange, but you haven't by chance seen a fellow that looks exactly like me. I'm looking for my twin brothers, see, and I heard that they might have come through here. They could be dead for all I know. At least it feels like I've been chasing ghosts for an eternity now. I never bothered to talk to them, but that's kind of funny that they're actually explaining why the starting guy looks the same, no matter what city you start in. They're triplets. It's cute. Greetings, Scion. I have come on behalf of the students of Baldesion. You may address me as Clive. Is there some reason you are still here? Please carry on. I am not here to see you. Alright, Clive. Jeez. Leave me alone. I'm not here to talk to you. People in masks cannot be trusted, but Biggs and I wear masks all the time when welding. That's not what we mean. God damn it, Wedge. If only Master Garland were still with us. He was a brilliant man, full of life and purpose. Kind and generous, he taught us everything we know about engineering. Though believe me, he could also be a very hard person to please. He would force us to completely rebuild devices if even a single flaw was discovered. I can only imagine what he'd say if he saw the tiny Bronco. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, Orange is speaking a bunch of unnecessary words at them. Good. Who are you? I'm starting to wonder if it's worth the hassle to prove who we was? Oh. Wait, what? I mean, maybe some folk would say, good on ye, mate. Thanks for fighting to save Eorzea and whatnot, but I reckon most would ask what we've done for him lately, if not spit in our faces for allowing Bahamut to blow up half the God's damned world. I didn't talk to them previously, so I don't know what they're going on about. Good news, there's going to be a Final Fantasy XIV. I've seen news about the Final Fantasy mobile game, because apparently they get 16 die channels or something ridiculous, while we just get our 2. I saw like a tweet where like, oh, Final Fantasy XIV players complaining that mobile players get 16 die channels, whereas Final Fantasy XI players just got Fantasias. And it's been 20 some years, right? Knowest thou the import of the broken staff within the solar? It fell from the grasp of Archon Louis, the man who, in his abiding love for all Eorzeans, shielded us against the storm of the calamity. The stars wheel across the heavens, and the skies brighten once more. The survivors gather and ignite a fiery dawn to burn away the glowering shroud. Ah, but Destiny, thou art beautiful. Okay. Who's back here? What are you doing? What are you doing? In recent days, I resumed my training. Idle hands make for idle minds, and painful memories are all too quick to resurface. I would be really annoyed if someone was just scratching at the the stone flooring with a fucking pitchfork. What are you doing? Why? There are 2 types of Alamegans, fools who wish to fight back but know not how, and cowards who've chosen to run from their worries. The young man over there is a striking example of the former. Me, I'm the latter, or couldn't you tell? Don't be mad. Don't mean if you're talking about Arnvald, you don't be mean to him. We don't talk bad about Arnvald. It's a rule here that I'm just now mentioning. Walking ones from Ul'dah have not seen these ones before. This one knows. Still, must walking ones make such screaming sounds when seeing this one's face? This one cannot get a wink of rest. How come Neroxia wears a mask, but the Elves don't. I mean, his little leaf mask is cute, don't get me wrong. Roxy and I both wear a mask. We're going to get along famously. I just know it. Oh, Yida. Yeah. Look, Neuroxia, I realize that this makes no sense to you, but you must try to be more discreet. Years ago, a law was enacted in Uldal whereby... please, just trust me and stay out of sight. How did they manage to get here without getting in trouble? A masked man, I vaguely recall some Amalja ranting about something like that in the middle of a skirmish. Of course, I wasn't listening too closely on account of the fact that their friends were trying to kill me. I don't mean to waste your time, friend, but that's the only thing that comes to mind. I'm to meet with the antecedent soon to discuss a matter of great import. Abba thinks it's about my first official mission. I suppose it'd be good if it was, yes? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but still. He'll be fine, I'm sure. I can't get through. I could if I jumped over the table. As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of Eorzea are gasping even, under the pall of a suffocating darkness. I must wonder if it is this darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. Well, if that's the case, you might want to check on Thancred. He's acting a bit weird. I mean, he's being all antisocial over here. But, you know, it's fine. We'll just... Oh. I have to talk to Minfilia. I just run around out here for no reason. I'm sure it's fine. We'll just leave him be. Nothing bad will come of it. Nothing bad at all. Nope. No siree. Nuh-uh. Nope. Not Thancred. He's perfectly fine. Yep. Perfectly fine. Yep. Hi. Yes, Tataru is ready to express her fright. Is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. None of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid, but it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Ferdinand, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet, a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. You might want to check on Thancred, who is out in the hallway, but it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing bad will come of that. It's okay. We'll just leave him be. We'll just leave him be. It's fine. Oh, what? Oh, I'm about to say, what happened? Right. Okay, we finished part 2. See, where'd she go? Right, she doesn't exist anymore. We're gonna start part 3. But... You know what? I'm fine. We'll start part 3. We'll start part 3. Because that was part 2, yes? Yeah, it was... I'm gonna double check, because if we start that over again, I'm gonna... Well, it's not gonna say, is it? Yeah, part 2. Okay. Part 3. Why? Oh, because I'm in the solar. Go on the hallway. Where Thancred will not be. Actually, can we even do it from inside the Waking Sands? Do I have to be outside the Waking Sands? I'm gonna try it in here. Oh, he's gone. Weren't there before. Where'd all my NPCs go? Oh, it's so empty in here. We don't hang out here anymore. Let's see if it'll let me do it from in. If not, I have to go outside. Oh no, we can't. Oh, wow. Great, it was loading. Hi again, Thancred. Alrighty. Cool. Part 3 time. So how does that break up? Go drive. How does that break up on the quest list? Oh, darkness. it loads. Okay, please don't break up the way I'm expecting. Yeah, is anyone else here? Morlock, are you going to... What? Why are you doing a question? What? And break. I was gonna ask, is anyone planning on checking out the... Also, I'm sorry, the audio's been really low, hasn't it? I turned it down the other day. Also, we're going to turn voice back on. I turned it off because the other day I was in an alliance raid or something, right? And there was a Lala or whatever just spamming a voice command or whatever, or doing some kind of emote that was spamming it. Like, they wouldn't even let it finish. They were spamming it just full on, and it just got so annoying that I turned voices off. I wish when you turned voices off, it didn't turn off cutscene voices. Please say that whole cutscene that I read with Alphanod wasn't voiced and I just sat here and read through it. It shouldn't have been. It would have had the auto thing on. Well, now I'm not sure. Well, it doesn't matter. Can't go back right now to fix it. Back off. Why are you sending me a question mark? But yeah, is anyone planning on checking out the Final Fantasy XIV mobile app that they're coming out with? Sorry also if the game audio is low. I turned it down the other day, and like I said, I turned off voices. I'm afraid there is no rest for the wary Ferdinand. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as La Brea. I just... What was it that I was asking? Because... You have to be... Okay, remember, there is a delay in stream chat. So by time you've said something, there's a good chance I've already forgotten what I said a minute ago, because I just kind of sit here and I just blab. You know this. You've been around me in person. The Final Fantasy XIV mobile app? Yeah, they're doing like a mobile version of the game. I haven't looked up any details. Is it also a paid subscription thing? I don't know. It's like I haven't played too many mobile games as of late. I downloaded like a Madoka Magica one the other day, and I haven't even gone past the start because I just didn't. I am afraid there's no La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. I think you should go to the hallway, Minfilia. I know I have meta knowledge, but I don't know. Just a hunch. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. Well, you know little, but it's fine. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fear proves to be a reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Yeah. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Ferdinand. Yeah, somebody didn't take precaution about putting on a sketchy fucking necklace and is now sitting in the hallway, but it's fine. We just won't talk about it. You're not doing the mobile app? Why is that? Out of curiosity. To think that the Asians have grown so brazen as... Okay, We must needs uncover their dark designs that we might take measures against them. I am relying on you, Ferdinand. I know it's technically an optional text, but I'm counting this must needs on our counter because it's been a minute and I'm desperate, I guess, even though they say it enough, I'm pretty sure, without me counting that one, but we're counting it anyway. We're up to 5. Now, I haven't looked further into the mobile app, I just know that they announced it, and that's the depth of my knowledge. Okay, I don't think they're gonna change. We're just going. Why am I walking like I'm going to go there the hard way or something? You can just teleport. Well then, if they're doing it on mobile, wouldn't it just be going through a Realm Reborn stuff again anyway? Right now? The Masked Man, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to the Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about Western Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago. Oh. Slain by a marauding horde of Queequin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. That's unfortunate. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may have well caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihi Baru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coined or the mind to spend it. But no, you're fine, Brian. It's just, sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm just going off on a tirade about nothing. So unless you're specific about something that I said, there's a good chance that I am also confused about what you are inquiring about, because, time travel, or lack thereof. What is that? Is that someone on a mount? Has to be someone on a mount, right? That's over map area. I don't know why that just confused the fuck out of me. It's my head. My head's hurting. I'm not all here either. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, Hihi Baru can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man. I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Okay. When the Order of Nadthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a malm of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Mining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. Masked man? I'll take your bloodied masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about them, go and ask the other merchants. Alrighty then. On the trail of a masked man, I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said that he wears all black. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's all I can. And that's about all I can say, little though it is. Well, goddammit. That's like next to nothing. Also, why am I walking? We don't have to do it. Oh. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Queequin raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. I don't even know if I'm saying Queequin right. That's just what we're calling them. Leave me be. I don't remember them saying it recently in a cutscene either, so that... I have heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Okay, so still just pretty vague notions. Useful? Question mark? Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Queequeg raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Okay, it's been all of a minute. Did you hear anything? I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Queequeg appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, but I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Okay. Let's go start a fire. Or nothing bad will happen. I keep hearing noises upstairs. I'm just assuming they're moving. Still, you know, it's just a little concerning. It's different than the noises that I've heard coming from up there before, I suppose, so that's better. Oh, hold on, I'll take care of you in a minute. Oh, well, I took care of him. How come the other tank classes still have abilities that zoom them to a thing and do damage? Why was that taken from Dark Knight again? Oh, this one doesn't. Paladins? I need to change my hot bars around. I'm sure it's not. None of my business. I'm down here yelling at video games. Ugh. Back so soon, were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Ward of the Destroyer. A paper ward inscribed with a prayer to the patron deity of Alamigo, Relger. This scroll, it bears a prayer to Relger, the Destroyer. Thanks. In case you're unfamiliar, Relger is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Alan Megan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess the merchant and me envy such a diverse network of contacts. The self-same merchant also senses danger ahead and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Are we going to Alamigo next? Little Alamigo? Yeah. The Alamican bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery, so it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head toward Little Alamigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who was, relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you'd linger here a while, call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Okay. Relocated. That's a way to say that, I suppose. We'll go to like 11:30ish, by the way, because we started around 9:30. Because again, I'm still nursing this headache. I took something for it, I did, but it's just been, again, it's back to that low hum in the bottom of my, a low hum in the lower part of my cranial chasm. Is where it's hurting. Does that make sense? Why yes, he borrows my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters. But I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man. I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. That means I have to do errands for him until he is more accommodating. That's how this works. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? Because we struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Alrighty then. And of course we're not going to listen. We're just going to bother by starting another... Oh, no. I can't even start a quest with them. Frustrated as they are, the young ones here will give you quarrels simply for want of something to do. All it takes is a stray gaze. Watch yourself. Well, you already told me to leave. Well met, adventurer. I'm, Giselbert, head of security here at Little Alamigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundabald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, I might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for a Malja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they're like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalan tea as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Tea time! I'm gonna do this. Oh, guess we'll do it. I'm gonna go farther out because I'm assuming we'd be coming back, but it's fine. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. A piping hot infusion of freshly picked young Thanalan tea leaves mixed with rich aldgoat cream and a generous spoonful of golden cactar flower honey. Hot tea? Not like iced tea? Well, ain't you considerate. My thanks, friend. What's that, a masked villain, hiding among the refugees like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. It is near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Alrighty then. You must be fun at parties. You there, are you an Amalja? No, then carry on. He? Oh, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What, a masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stand 10 foams tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Alrighty. All these guys are fucking useless. Shoo, shoo! Don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. Man, what is with all these guys? They're fucking useless. Here, have a tea. God. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. Okay. All of them are just grumpy here. I don't want to be... I wasn't trying to be in first person right there. Oh, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. It's like simple. I have like a spot like that on my other leg. I'm dying again. You'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Well, give me errands to do. That's how I normally do this. Do errands for someone, and they're a little more, accepting of you. If you're determined to press on with your investigation, then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Point is the talking in Ul'dah, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Well, I have good news for them, but, you know, they just don't know this yet. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with my gate? That's strange. Gundabald belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Ready? I guess the cat nicked my leg the other day. I have a spot there. That's annoying. I'm gonna disband party because I don't think we need it right now. And you went off to Moon, so... I'm disappointed in myself. I haven't done much on the Moon in a while. I was trying to focus on raising guild before I bid on a house, but there was no way I was gonna do it before tomorrow morning, so I just bid on a random thing today. Good evening, Ferdinand. I trust your investigation is faring well. It's going. It's like I've been crafting more mundane stuff. I haven't done any real serious moon crafting. Thancred, do you say anything new? No? Okay. Okay, Thancred. You just sit there. You just sit there and you stay out of trouble, goddammit. Anphilia, I need connections, your connections specifically. Welcome back, Ferdinand. How fares the investigation? I see, given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder that the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. Again, good news. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Alamegan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Is it Arenvald? And I just completely forgot that we actually had that we had anything to do with Arenvald until later. Oh, it's Haribert. He was the one that was grumpy about Arenvald. Your Alamegan comrade is named Haribert. He has joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no efforts towards this endeavor, I have no doubt that he'll be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Okay. I should have been keeping track of what color coat these guys were wearing so we could see which one got shuffled out each time we came back in here. Did not. Hello! If it isn't Ferdinand Eldon, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? Are you being snarky or polite to me? I'm not sure. You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo. That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I'd like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Alamegan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same. The liberation of Alamigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Okay. Quarry Mill is where again? And the Shroud. Why am I having such a hard time using it? Not showing on the map. Probably because I'm not zooming. Hey, oh. Got it. Normally I do. You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha, why the hell should I do that? Just give me just one reason. Haribert sent you? Ugh, that worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor. Simply incredible. I realize Halibert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefrid, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Okay, how are we doing? I am Mefrid, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Gallian, sir. His wound's gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. Gods damn it, I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Gallian dies, his blood is on their hands. Do you guys not own shirts? Is this just your uniform? These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. I'm a level 100 white mage. Can I just cast something on him? By the seven hells, we leave behind the only home we've ever known and risk our lives to travel here, and now you mean to kick us out on our arses. No room for Alamegans who venerate Ralgar, is that it? The Destroyer take you and your infernal elementals. What? I didn't say nothing. What is he going on about? Hi. Again. One of Mefred's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen after all, but that would mean going against the elemental's will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it would be Charlene, the Hamlet's resident here. If you take the matter to her, she'll listen, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. Hello. You wish to aid the Alamegans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the 12 woods. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegans' petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since the time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Again, can't I just... Where's the button? Do I not have it on my bar because I just don't do it? Here. I can card him. Let me wave some cards over him. He will be fine. Because that's how that works. What was I playing with? Warrior? I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. That's how it to be then. The bloody hero might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. Alright, well, calm down. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hells, Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. Can't I just Asuna him? I have cards that let me do that. I also have the white mage set up. It's just not down here on my bars. Oh wait, it's right here. I'm a dingus. Just let me wave my stick over his head. He'll be fine. Here. Just let me. It won't, but I wish it did. 1, we're playing with future metagame knowledge. 2, it still sucks if you are multi-classing and they just don't let you do the thing. Dead. 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 Oh, you want some? Dead. Okay. that was awfully satisfying. Oh, if only it was that fun all the time. Okay. Hey, I'm back. Oh, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. I could have gotten more if you wanted. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Ralgar, there's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't... I say, I'm also an alchemist. I can probably do that for you. It's fine. Oh, Buscaron? Okay. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They say he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him to have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Faramond here. Godspeed. Again, I can just do that. It's in my pocket. So frustrating. What's the point in multi-classing if you can't use any of it? Story, plot, stop being OP. I'm sorry. I just want to do the thing. Look, I got a crafter crown, okay? Just let me use it. Sniffle. Buskground, I need a favor. Hi. Ferdinand, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You've got something to show me. I mean, I'm doing okay, but not the best. Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say, he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarrymill. So it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Okay, thanks. Bye. Couldn't he have also just given me the ground up antelope horn so I can give it back to Mefrid so he has it in case they need it? I'm just saying. If not, did I just kill those antelope for no reason? Except that it was kind of fun. Okay, I'm back again. He's still mad over here. It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? I sure do. If one is to believe Buscaron, the sour-smelling paste from Alamigo will stop a wound from festering. Here you go. Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. Okay, is he better now? Oh, hold on. Check where we are. He might stop. He ain't heavy. Load! I want to see what we're in for before we stop. We get a mount speed increase. Okay. What I'm gonna do is let's do this one and then the next one mount speed increase. We'll do two more. Do two more. That should get us back over to Little Alamigo. So that should be fine. Adventure, Galleon has gone missing. I can't words. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his conditions like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman's seen something. Okay. Ah, finally, it's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarrymill some time ago, and he left me the sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Ah, blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking. I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Okay. Hi. Out in the wilds, alone, that fool, that great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Okie dokie. I will away into the wood. Walking is for chumps at this point. Where are you? Hey, dipshit, get away from the bats. Watch out, a goblin. Where? Oh. He's gone. I fixed it. I tossed an axe at his head. Most people don't appreciate that. Galleon. Yeah, that's him, alright, I guess. He's also not wearing a shirt like the rest of you. Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again, together or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good, let us return to our brothers. And don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Okay. Idiot going into the cave with the bats. I'm surprised he made it this far. I guess the antelopes here are passive. It's fine. The bats, they would have tore him apart. Okay, I'm back. Galleon's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. One more and then we'll stop. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo, that's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundabald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Okay. Again, if only they knew, but future metagaming. Bye! Ugh. What I wouldn't give for my head to stop hurting all the time. And my eyeball. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Yeah, but I have a letter for you. Here you go. Piece of paper. You spoke with Mefred. It has been so long since I last heard from him, I had feared him dead. Well, be praised. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Well, we'll come back and talk to him next time. I think this is a good place to stop. At least for this. And we have like another half of this quest cluster. Again, I don't know where... How is New Game Plus? How is that broken up? It doesn't really matter, we'll get through it, I'm just curious. Because it's not following like the quest clusters or any obvious stopping points in the story that they're doing. Sorry. Dying. So let's see. We're on part 3. Trying to be ending with the Titan thingy. Looks like we're only playing up through part 4, because I said we would go up to the ultimate weapon. Because that was around the time we actually started... We started stream around... Well... No, because we started when we were doing Crystal Brave stuff, right? Because I remember getting mad about the poisoning on stream. That happened here. Did it not? A test of your recollection, my friends. Because mine's failing me because my head's constantly... Well, my brain is constantly vibrating in its casing. Called my skull. I don't know why I said it that way. But I did, and I'm not taking it back. Because I think up to the ultimate weapon should be fine, right? They'll just get us through part 4. Lord of... Do... Banner... Brave Block... Then the... well, while we're figuring out where we want to stop with New Game Plus, because again, after we wrap up New Game Plus, because we won't have anything else to do, we're probably going to go back to... What did I say? What's it called? What's that game called? Genshin Impact. We're probably gonna go back... We're gonna go back and try Genshin Impact. I know it's been a very long time since we even played it. We're gonna focus again on main story there. I think I was getting distracted with side quests on that one too. Just to check it out, because apparently the story's supposed to be good. I don't fucking know. Or the game's supposed to be at least fun. So we'll do that. But once we wrap up A Realm Reborn, which is gonna be a while still, that's what we'll be doing on Fridays again until we get new patch content. But after next week, we'll have to wait a bit, right? When is the next big patch, like, due out? Logically. Like, when's 7.3? Slated. July. Why? Okay. I mean, it's fine. So, like, Fridays are gonna be, like, weird combos. But we'll figure that out later. Just quick announcements, because I need to go to the bathroom. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom first. This is gonna be weird, but I need to go. Because water. I can't hold it. Hold on one second. We're not done yet, I guess. Just... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. I actually had to get up too because that spot I was poking at on my leg had started bleeding. So I had a small trickle of blood going down my leg, so that was a little concerning. So I had to go slap something on it. Anyway, announcement thing. We'll see about maybe art stream on Sunday. Because I do have. Wait, I just I put a thing on it. Okay, I went to the bathroom. I put a band-aid on it. It's fine. I just you know, you get a spot and you just kind of pick at it. I didn't think it would start bleeding. It's fine. It's fine. That's like what, the second time during a Final Fantasy stream I ended up bleeding. Can't say I'm not dedicated to the game. It's gotten blood, sweat, and tears out of me. Anyway, we'll try for art stream on Sunday. I do have a commission that needs to desperately be finished, and for the person that's for, I am sorry it's taken so long. I appreciate your patience. We'll see how I'm feeling. Monday will be Billy Hatcher, as usual. Tuesday, we're going to do Final Fantasy XIV. Just for patch stuff. We'll do Make It Rain, the Mamolja Allied Society stuff. No, hold on, you poked a... I didn't poke... I had like a scab or something there. I didn't poke a hole in my leg. Don't say it like that. No, I had like a spot there, like the cat had gotten me, and you know there was like a scab, so I was just like poking it, like picking at it. I was picking at it. I wasn't poking at it. Don't say poke a hole in your leg. That's just such a weird thing to say. Yeah. Yeah. It started bleeding, okay? That's it. That's all that happened. You know, you have a cat, sometimes they scratch you and you don't realize it, and then you get a scab there and you're like, what the fuck is this from? And then if you're like me and you have ADHD maybe, or just get distracted, you just kind of pick at things. Something like that. Anyway, so we'll do patch stuff on Tuesday. So Mamolja stuff and Hildebrand quests. And then we're going to move Shadow the Hedgehog to Friday, so we can make some more headway on Shadow. I have a bad habit of... No, I get that. I kind of pick at myself. So it's just... Yeah, I get it. Bad habit. But, we'll be moving Shadow to Friday. We're actually gonna swap them. Sometimes I just cancel Shadow and we'll do double Final Fantasy. We're not gonna do double Final Fantasy next week because... I just want to make some progress on Shadow. We're like halfway through getting our A ranks, and then we will attempt expert mode. I still want to get keys. We might be focusing a little bit more on keys next week. And yes, that is me avoiding having to do the arc levels because I'm not looking forward to them. So we will... That's what the plan will be. Everything else should be in its proper place, because I don't really need to move anything else around. So that's the plan. That is the plan for next week. I will try and make a note of it on the Discord and the other places I'm supposed to be posting, but of course I forget. So yeah, that is the deal. We're going to cut it off for now, though. Hopefully I see you guys at least Monday. Like I said, Sunday's up in the air because Sundays are just so tiring for me. I'm probably not riding my bike to work this week because my seat is going to be fucking wet with all the rain. Because I have like a replacement seat on my bike. It's a, you know, a gel cushion seat, but it has like a fabric cover on it, meaning it's going to be fucking soaked because it's been out in the weather. So, I mean, that's not gonna... Excuse me. That's not gonna tire me out. It's just working with the one coworker that I have to deal with that tires me out the most when I'm at work. But yeah, that's the plan. I hope you enjoyed a little bit more Realm Reborn. We will pick this up not next week, but the week after. Cause I'm expecting to get through most of the patch stuff that releases next week. We're not doing the new, the other new content that's added because we've not covered any of those. I don't know how prudent it is to cover those. I know that those have like story bits to it. Some of the convocation members that we personally don't know about had like resolutions, I guess, in that content, but I've not heard anyone talk about it, so I don't know if we're going to do it ever or not. But you know, I'm just not going to tackle it right now. It seems like side content we don't need to worry about. So we should be back to this. I don't know where I left my. I think I left my phone in the bathroom. So we should be back to this on the 6th. Stream that day might be a little late, by the way. In June, starting next week for a couple weeks, I'm gonna be working Fridays and Mondays until like 8. I picked up some extra shifts at the store just because one of ours is gonna be out for stuff. I'm normally home by 8:30, but if stream gets pushed back by like 15 minutes or so, that's probably why. Just to let you guys know ahead of time. We'll figure it out when we get there. But thank you again for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will see you guys when until then, take care, okay? Okay. Alright, bye-bye.